Hey there, it's J-Dog. Hey, today I'm in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I'm about to head out on a transatlantic cruise to Spain. I've always wanted to take a transatlantic cruise. It's sort of a bucket list item. And about a year ago, my brother and I started talking about it because we both had a desire to do a transatlantic cruise. I also had a desire to go to Spain. I had wanted to hike the Camino Frances, but my knees can't do it anymore. So this was a way to kind of experience Spain by taking this cruise. So I thought what I'd do in this video is to show you what a transatlantic cruise is like. I'm not going to really do the ports of call in this video. I might do some separate videos for those, but I really want to show you what it's like to be on a boat crossing the Atlantic and being at sea for several days. Our cruise is a 14-day cruise, and we're going on a Holland America ship, the Oosterdam. I'll put up a picture here in the video so you can see what that ship is like. As I mentioned, I'm going on this cruise with my brother, and we're boarding tomorrow. And so what I'll do is show you some clips, the boarding process, show you what that's like, show you the ship, what that's like, staterooms, and show you the type of activities and what there is to do on a 14-day transatlantic cruise. We departed for our cruise on Friday, April 5th. We departed from the Port Everglades cruise terminal in Fort Lauderdale. It's a very busy cruise port. But we got there about 10:30 and dropped off our bags, and we had about a 2-hour wait. It was 1,900 passengers all waiting to get on, and they board by group. We were in group 11, and we had to wait 2 hours, but once they called us, we got right on the ship. Our room wasn't ready immediately, but they made an announcement very shortly after that the rooms were ready and we could proceed there. Hey, I'm on the Oosterdam. My brother and I boarded about noontime. And we got our stateroom, but no, a nice ship. I'll give you some facts about the ship. I'll put up some stuff here so you can see while I'm talking. But no, nice boat. Ship is full as we're going to sail here in about a half hour. But I'll be sharing some more clips of the ship as we head out. Show you our stateroom, different areas of the ship, that type of thing. But just taking a walk in one to let you know my journey has started. Well, this is us leaving Fort Lauderdale. We're going out the inlet, and my wife is looking at me on the webcam somewhere. My brother is right here talking to his wife. We're trying to see where everybody is, but this is Fort Lauderdale in the distance here, and we're on our way to Spain. This is Fort Lauderdale Beach, off in the distance there. We're leaving. Nice and pretty evening. Boy, it's a beautiful, feels like a summer evening here. Temperatures in the mid-70s, but really nice. Heading out here. Our cabin is on deck 8. We are in a veranda balcony room. My brother and I, beds are made up as twin beds. And, it's a little tight quarters for us, but, you got a sitting area, and we have the balcony here. I'll show you in a second. But I'm walking around here so you can see what the room looks like. This is the balcony. You can go out here. It's a little bright, but seating area for 2 places, and I've got a beautiful view of the Mid-Atlantic. And people are always curious about the bathroom. Actually a good sized bath. It's got a little single seat sink, but a little small counter space, but it's got a shower, plenty of hot water, and all the basics you need here. Here's just some clips of what the interior of the ship looks like. I'll show you a bunch of these so you can get a sense for what the Oosterdam looks like. I'm up in the crow's nest. This is kind of a nice bar in the front of the ship. And what I got here in the foreground is looks like a Lego version of the Oosterdam that I'm on. Yeah, the crow's nest is a nice hangout here. You're up on deck 10 and it's a nice lounge, and you get to see out over the whole sea, like a 180-degree view. This is up on deck 10. The covering here is open. The Lido pool is down below there. This is a beautiful day. It's a nice quiet place up here. There's a nice promenade to walk on up here at deck 10. You can see the decks below. And this ocean is just beautifully blue. So those clips showed you a little bit of what the ship is like. So now I thought I'd share with you what is there to do on a transatlantic cruise where we have 8 sea days. Well, the cruise line makes it sort of easy. Every day in the cabin you get a ship program of activities and things that are going on, and you can sign up for these. They also have on a smartphone app, which is excellent, which has, you can search all the events, you can sign up for events, put them in your calendar. So that makes it easy to plan out things. And I'll give you some idea and some clips about some of the things that I've been doing. This is a nice wide promenade to walk on, really pretty here. One side of the ship is a little sunny, the other side is a little cool, but this is neat. Definitely going to be doing this every morning while the weather's good. Cool. 3 laps equals 1 mile. As you just saw from the clips I showed you, typically every day I took a walk around the promenade deck after breakfast. I usually did 5 or 6 laps, sometimes with my brother, but that was a good way to enjoy the sea and enjoy the ship, walking around the promenade deck. I also usually did 1 or 2 of the talks each day. There were talks with the officers talking about their responsibilities and how they do their jobs. There were historical talks about the areas we were visiting, the Mediterranean, Spain. Those were fascinating talks. The captain came down and gave a talk about how the ship works. That was fascinating. I enjoyed that. I took advantage of the spa. I had a couple massages. There were exercise classes. I did not participate in those, but they were held every day in the Lido pool deck area. But I did compete in the cornhole tournament, which I won, and the basketball shootout tournament, which I came in 3rd. But every day I was busy, and I had a great time on all the sea days. The other thing I did was I tended to take my breakfast meal and dinner meal in the main dining room. And the reason I did that is I wanted to eat a slow-paced meal, and I wanted to meet people on the cruise, and it worked out perfect. But I found in the main dining room the portions were smaller. It was much slower, so wasn't in a hurry. And the best part of it was I got to meet people on this cruise. Every day I was meeting 3 or 4 new people, and people from all over the country. But it was great. I think I met probably over 50 people. The dinners were great. The food was great, and that worked out for me. I did eat lunches in the buffet. It's called the Lido buffet here, and the food's great. It's easy to pile on a lot of food on the plate. My brother tended to eat in the buffet, but I wanted to eat a more slow pace, and I wanted to meet people, and that really worked out very well. When we booked the cruise, we didn't book a set dining time. We booked open seating, and so I tended to show up at 5:30, 5:45, and I was seated within 5 minutes. I always asked for a table with a group. I was solo, and I got to sit with either 6 people or 7 people. It was really great, and the dinners stretched out. Sometimes they lasted an hour and a half to 2 hours. Food was great, but it was great. It was a great way to kind of unwind and meet people in the evening, and to discuss what we were doing and what we were enjoying on the cruise. So what's the weather been like? On a transatlantic cruise, I thought it was going to be much colder. My brother and I brought a lot of warm clothes because we thought the ocean temperatures were going to be cold. And so we bought heavy coats and a lot of long pants. But on this trip, for us, it's been very temperate and mild. We've had low to mid 60s and high 60s. It's been many days it felt like summertime wearing shorts. And so it's been sunny almost every day. We had no rain out here, so the weather has been great. It was unexpectedly warm for us. Well, I'm wrapping up my transatlantic cruise. Today we're in Alicante. We have one more day and we land in Barcelona tomorrow, and that's the end of the cruise. But we were gone 14 days. I enjoyed being on a Holland America cruise ship. This was the first Holland America cruise I've taken. Staff, the cruise ship was fine. It was smaller. We had about 1,800 passengers, which I liked because it wasn't crowded in all the public areas. But I would definitely do this again. I had a blast with my brother, and I think I'm going to book another one for next year to try to do a transatlantic with my wife. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay safe. See you on down the road.